everyone, welcome to Storytime. My name is Miss Celeste and I'm so excited to be with you today. What? There's a bird's nest on my head? Well, look at that. Look, there's some little baby chicks in the nest. Have you seen any bird's nests around your house? Maybe up in the trees? Yeah, I'm starting to see a few. Well, that's what our story time is going to be about today. It's going to be about birds. So let's go ahead with our opening song. Open, shut them, give them both a clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, slowly creep them right up to your chinny chin chin. Circle around your little mouth, but do not let them in. Well, I thought that before we started our first story that we would play a really fun bird guessing game. So I'm gonna hold up a bird, and if you know what type of bird that is, shout it out, okay? So the first bird that I have, this one is green, but they can be all sorts of colors, and they usually have very bright colors on them. Sometimes this bird can talk. Do you know what bird this is? That's right, this is a parrot. Good job. My next bird you'll probably be familiar with. Do you know what type of bird this is? It's not a chicken, it's a rooster. Good job. And what sound does a rooster make? Cock-a-doodle-doo. Good job. My next bird is a blackbird that usually has bright colors, usually has a white section around its mouth, and usually has a very large beak that's yellow and black. Do you know what this bird is? This might be a tricky one. This is a toucan. Did any of you know that one? Good job. My next bird is a very beautiful bird. This bird has beautiful feathers. Do you know what type of bird this is? Yeah, this is a peacock. Good job. Let's see if you can get this last one. This might be a tricky one, but I bet some of you will know. Do you know what type of bird this is? Yeah, that's right. This is an ostrich. Good job. You did a great job guessing all the different birds. My first book today is the book Peck, Peck, Peck by Lucy Cousins. And this book is all about a type of bird that likes to peck things. Do you know what type of bird that is? Yeah, a woodpecker. Do you ever see a woodpecker around your house? I always have one every year in my neighbor's tree, and I hear it. Today, my daddy said to me, "It's time you learned to peck a tree." Now hold on tight, that's very good. Then peck, 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 peck the wood. Peck, 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 oh look, yippee! I've pecked a hole right through this tree. Do you see the hole? Darling, you're such a clever bird. That hole you pecked is so superb. Now off you go, my little one. Practice hard and have some fun. So off I flew, I couldn't wait, across the grass and onto the gate. Peck, peck, peck. Look, he pecked a hole into the gate. And now I'll peck this big blue door, then go inside and peck some more. Uh-oh. I pecked the hat, I pecked the mat, the tennis racket, and the jacket. Do you see all the holes that the woodpecker pecked? I peck, 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 a magazine, a picture of Aunt Geraldine, an armchair, a teddy bear, and a book called Jane Eyre. Your grown-up might know about that book. I peck the shirt. There's a shirt. I peck the skirt. Some slipper socks and polka dots. Uh-oh. I peck the soap, the blue shampoo. I peck the sink and the toilet too. I peck, peck, peck. An eggplant, a tangerine, a butter dish, a nectarine, a green bean, a sardine, and 17 jelly beans. I peck, 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 and peck. I peck, 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 till there's nothing left. What things do you see that the woodpecker pecked? I see a clock. I see a washing machine, an ironing board. What do you see that the woodpecker pecked? All sorts of things. I've pecked and pecked. I've been so busy, but now I'm tired and rather dizzy. I think I'll fly back to my nest, find my dad, and have a rest. Oh, Daddy, I've had so much fun. You should see the holes I've done. I absolutely love to peck. I love, love, love to peck, peck, peck. That's fantastic, Daddy said, and now it's time we went to bed. Good night, sleep tight, I love you. I love, 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 love you. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Good night. The end. Well, I brought my ukulele so that we could do the song Down by the Bay. So sing along if you know it. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, have you ever seen a whale with a polka dot tail? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. Have you ever seen a fly with a polka dot tie? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. Have you ever seen llamas wearing pajamas? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. Have you ever seen a goose kissing a moose? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. Have you ever had a time when you couldn't make a rhyme? Down by the bay. Great job, thanks for singing along. My next book is Warble or Wave by April Pulley Sayre with Jeff Sayre. In spring, as you nightly nap, warblers flap over oceans, lakes, and mountains. Tiny, strong, pushed along by wings and rivers of wind. A warbler is a type of bird, so we're going to see all sorts of different warblers. They share the air with buildings, bats, turbines, and towers. Then, bedraggled, they drop, a refueling stop. They must find food or die. What do you think warblers eat? They search, stalk, wag, walk, so dainty these colorful diners. yellow, blue, pattern, hue. They fly like flying flowers. They look lean, grab, glean, crushers of caterpillars, slurpers of spiders. So they eat caterpillars and spiders. They flutter, catch, sally, snatch, check cracks, leaf backs, climb ridges, energy ebbs, check the webs for mosquitoes, moths, and midges. Those are a few other things that warblers eat. Warblers sing, preen. Do you know what preen means? It means to like clean your feathers. They scan the local scene. Owls nap, woodchucks chew. But there's no more time to rest. It's north to nest. After dusk, warblers rise to fly. They call in the night, keep in touch while in flight, surfing rivers and wind way up high. Calling zeep, zeep, zeep in the sky. The end. I really like these books by April Pulley Sayre because they have really amazing photographs and really good vocabulary. So I would definitely recommend that you look for her other books at the library. We're going to do a song that you are probably familiar with, and it's called 5 Little Ducks. And I have my 5 little duck puppets here. So sing along if you know it. 5 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. But only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. But only, how many do we have left? 1, 2, 3. Only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. But only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. But only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. But none of the little ducks came back. Old Mother Duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Old Mother Duck said quack, quack, quack. And all of the 5 little ducks came back. So we just sang the 5 little ducks using puppets, and I have a literacy tip for caregivers, and it's all about the importance of using props to have children retell stories. So if your child has a favorite story or song that they like to tell, why don't you try incorporating like the puppets that we use. This is just paper taped to a stick. You can use, if you have actual puppets, you can use those, or you can use stuffed animals and have your child retell their favorite stories using those tools. That will help with comprehension, which will help them when they start learning how to read. So make sure to try and have them retell stories in so many different ways. So below the video, you'll see a link to a craft activity, and that is an activity just to make your own stick ducks. And on that page, you'll be able to print out the duck templates. You can print those out and tape them to craft sticks. And they're also the words to the song, so you can sing along. So make sure to check that out. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining me at Storytime today, and I will see you next time. Bye.